Hello and welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week on TikTok and your various social media platforms. You like that? Okay, initially I had done this and I used a filter because I thought, oh, it'd be nice to have makeup on for a minute. But the eyebrows, because my eyebrows move so much, the eyebrows went crazy on there. Yeah, yeah, they were crazy. My eyebrows are already kind of crazy, dramatic, but those eyebrows were. It was like at certain points I had four. Anyway, back to the card of the week. Hi, Luathas the Wild. We've had this card probably months ago, but Luathas the Wild, Luathas is like a fiery chap. Um, it can be a fiery, like not thinking before you do something, but it can also be fiery, like following the inspiration, following the fire of inspiration, following your gut. It can be that kind of fiery. But sometimes Luathas the Wild gets a little carried away, and there's not as much balance involved. There's not as much. It's not a measured leap forward or rush forward. It's it can it can kind of bang around the room a little bit, but it also can be, for example, you are out somewhere in public and you have this inspiration to go, like, oh, I'm going to go get a coffee in here. And then you run into somebody that you haven't talked to in years and years and years. And you wouldn't have run into them had you not followed that inspiration. Well, that's kind of the kind of inspiration that Luathas the Wild gives, as well as the kind that you need to be hosed off for. Because sometimes when Luathas is out of balance, you you're just kind of running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And that's absolutely not, one, not a good visual, and two, not so smart. But so this week, maybe you have your option to follow your inspiration to make you have forward movement as opposed to be reactionary. The difference between being inspired to act and reacting to act. There's a delicate balance between the two, and that's kind of what's going to come up this week. Let me see if I can. A lot of times it's fun though. I think I kind of identify Luathas the Wild's energy with, like, my perception of Sagittarian energy, which is the Archer, which is like launching off in search of truth, or because I found the truth and it's this away, and woo, adventure awaits. That's kind of that's kind of how I identify Luathas the Wild, and so open up to being inspired this week. Figure out the difference between, well, try to be less reactionary and more inspired actionary. How about that? So that's the card of the week. It's Luathas the Wild. You want to take a close look at him, and maybe he's got a different message for you, but this is the message that came through me. Anyway, thank you so much. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can check the link tree for my website address or DM me on here, and I will talk to you soon. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in every week.